Welcome YouTubers to another one of my Phantom 4 Pro Plus video tests. This was to see how the drone would react in stormy conditions, where here in the UK at the moment we have Storm Dennis with gusts of up to 40 miles an hour. Well, here we are at my local flying club. Fortunately I was on my own, so hopefully won't get shot for flying in the no-fly zone. But as you can see, the wind when I used the wind meter was gusting at between 35 and 47 miles an hour. And even though the drone was practically at a 45-degree angle, you can see how stable the gimbal is. And just to let you know, the settings here are just all standard. I'm not a professional photographer, so I tend to rely heavily on everything being auto. I set the camera to, the video to cloudy, and then I just went off and I flew. It did take some confidence because you could hear the drone really struggling with the wind. But as you can see from this footage, it is very, very stable. So I have to say, very impressed with the DJI gimbal system. One of the things that I'm still trying to get my head round, and referring to a lot of the professional YouTube videos out there, is understanding how the aperture, the ISO settings and the shutter speed works. Because as you can see, as I pan round, because I have everything set on auto, so auto white balance etc., the picture goes dark and it tends to take a while to catch up. Where here on this other shot, when I turn downwind away from the supposed sunlight, you can see the picture comes back. So for anyone that's willing to give any advice, please feel free to comment in the box, because I've only had this drone for 6 weeks. And I've come from like a model helicopter flying background, so I can fly, but I don't understand the camera as yet. So I'm just still doing tons of research, looking at the various YouTube videos. But as you can see, our field is very flooded, and this was Saturday afternoon, and the storm started to hit from Saturday lunchtime right the way through to Sunday, and it's now 2:10 on Sunday, and it is still lashing down with rain and blowing a heavy gale. In this shot, it was purely to face into the wind and try flying towards me. Again, as I said, flying a model helicopter, large turbine models, don't have a trouble with nose in. But I just wanted to see how the drone reacted to a really strong headwind while it was facing me. And the fact that the drone was almost up at quite a severe angle fighting, it coped extremely well, and it was a nice shot that I took. This is one of my favourite shots I like doing with the drone, which is almost like a 45-degree climb out, keeping the camera fixed. Can be a challenge, but as I said, the drone was really fighting the wind here, and I felt that I was just starting to get to the edge of my capability in keeping it. But the end result with the very stable camera is a nice climb out shot over our field. So yeah, I have to say it's a brilliant setup, the Phantom 4 Pro. After this shot I switched to camera mode, as I just wanted to see if the camera showed any blur in the photographs because of the way the wind was blowing. But as you can see, it came out crystal clear, and this is just purely using the camera with no tweaking, no post-production, etc. So very impressed. Well, that comes to the end of this little video that I've done. Thanks for paying attention. Hopefully it hasn't bored you all too much. But here in the UK at the moment, we've fought off Storm Ciara. We've got Storm Dennis this weekend, and according to the Countryfile weather, there's another storm on the way. So don't know what's going to happen over the next few weeks. But thanks a lot and take care.